What's up, investors? Ken here from the Dyslexic Investor, and we're going to be looking at our good old best friend, Mr. Warren Buffett. So he was recently in the news for kind of reprofiling, adding some shares, trimming some stuff in his overall portfolio of Berkshire Hathaway. So this is the B one. So basically, the overall stock is like super. If you just go through the history of what Berkshire Hathaway is, fantastic. Definitely read it and what it all owns. Like, I'll put a quick screenshot here of all the different companies that it owns, and it also invests and buys positions in a lot of big stakes. So the one we want to talk about right now is that Apple. As you can probably see in the title, Mr. Warren Buffett trimmed. By trimmed, I mean he plucked one or two hairs of of the Apple stock. So we're kind of going to go backwards here from the article. So this is from the New York Times. It says Berkshire also trimmed its holdings during the quarter, among the iPhone makers being the biggest single position for Mr. Buffett's investment firm. It's currently at 248.8 million shares. Okay. And that was previously they had 249.6. So they trimmed 0.8 million. So that's nothing substantial. Like a percentage wise, that's less than 1%. Like it's menial. So again, like they plucked nose hairs. They didn't trim. Usually when you say the word trim, it's like anywhere 5-10%. Cut is 25 to 50-ish, and those are a load of various loose terms. Also in the article, it was kind of interesting that Berkshire added a substantial position in RH, or Restoration Hardware. It's a furniture company that is kind of for more like luxury, higher end customers, which was a little strange. We're going to look at both RH and then of course Apple. Also, it reduced its stake in Wells Fargo, which it's a little more substantial. So they cut 30-ish million, which is a lot more. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But if you know anything about Warren Buffett, he's always owned a majority of the bank stocks from there. All right, so let's go ahead and look at one more article. Mr. Warren Buffett, this is basically the same thing, kind of breaks things down more. So we're going to be looking at RH and then an energy company, OXY, basically just adding the positions of wonder. I think RH is kind of like I think they're going to bet that it's going to have a better Christmas or holiday season. So I'm actually quite interested to check these guys out. So I'm going to do if I can type, RH. Oh yeah, this has been popping here. 92, yikes. So I actually did trade this way back in the past when it was like $80 way back when. Let's go on a longer time period, go 3 years. Yeah, I traded it over here sometime. Bought it down here, sold it up here. Then did not see that hellacious of a quarter going up double digits, and I had my get out here. Get rid of these old lines here. So like this is a beautiful stock. It's pulling back into support. I wonder, I think they say they bought this they bought this like at the end of October or September. So these huge investment firms need to file these if they have a larger stake of like a percentage, like 4 or 5. I mean, they have to acknowledge it to the investors and the public. But like RH, this is beautiful here. This is a nice little pattern here. We want to kind of see if it holds this line here. I'm going to draw a quick little line here. We're going to draw this. We're just going to call this guy. We're going to make it, I don't want to make it red, because if you make it red, that just means like, oh no. We're going to make it support. Just a nice little support. And then we're going to have the show on the left. Boom. Maybe I think I should just draw that. There we go. Like so. I like that. I like visuals. So that is interesting there. That's a huge position. So RH, like if you go to their website, like it can get let's see here. We're gonna go to RH. Like their furniture is quite expensive. Like we're talking thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars for some things. And they just did a really random thing where they actually sent out an RH catalog, which was interesting to do. Let's do here. We're gonna do leather seating or fabric seating. Let's do some chairs. I doubt they're gonna have prices on here. Oh, look, see, look. For this chair, if you're a regular member, it's the thousands of dollars. These are not gonna be cheap products. Like, I'm sure they're fantastic quality, but this is something that the average Joe, average Jane, are not going to be able to afford. So it's going to be outpricing a lot of individuals and not be able to. These are like signature pieces. Like these are just, oh, it's an RH piece and things like that. So this is a fantastic style of plus things, but this is something that's out of a lot of people's wheelhouse for RH. So I'm wondering if what Berkshire Hathaway thinks that RH is going to go higher due to the economy having to go higher. So the spend of that. Now let's just look at Apple here. So Apple's just been it's been a rocket ship. Like I'm surprised he didn't sell more, to be quite honest, selling into strength, because this has been like how many deviations? It's like, yeah, this is basically 3 deviations from the 21 EMA, or the doing the air quotes right now, basically what I use as a central point where things kind of stay in. So most stocks go within 2-ish, but this is broken past 3 and continued climbing. Like you can kind of see this in the past. It's broken out, but then it comes right back in. Again, hasn't broken up very much from there, but continue to go higher. Definitely a stock I would like to watch and get more information on, because you can see here it's broken out here. It's actually nearly on a monthly chart, hitting the 3rd deviation point. So definitely a stock to watch. Again, thank you so much for watching. This is Ken from the Dyslexic Investor. Catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.